What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Today we're going to be looking at some Iann album news that we have coming from Taz Taylor himself. Before we do start, I'm going to leave a link to the Iann Discord in the description down below because this is where we get news from Taz or Iann. So definitely join this up if you're a fan and want to keep up to date with everything. We're just going to dive right into this though because we do have a good amount of information for the new album. So Taz started off by saying that they're working on the album, they just need a few more songs and they're done. If you remember the last video on Iann's album a couple weeks ago, Iann said that they have like 8 songs done, and he basically said the same thing, that they just need a few more. So that aligns perfectly with what Taz said, and Iann's been posting on his Instagram story basically in the studio every single day. But then moving on, Taz goes on to speak on basically why Iann hasn't been dropping music in the last couple years, at least not that consistently. Taz said, when me and Iann split, bro had to do everything himself, like find producers, pick beats, have direction to be an artist, etc. It's hard to get shit done when you have to do everything yourself. Now all he has to do is make music, I do the rest. This is what's so efficient about Internet Money. If you followed any of the past artists, or right now they have Iann, Kenji, Rich Amiri, and Rock Ken, Internet Money handles a lot of stuff that they need. They get the production for the music, they get engineers, they get the beats, and they even help make the actual albums. Taz obviously had a big impact on Nothing's Ever Good Enough and Industry Plant. Same goes with artists that they've worked with in the past or that they work with now. That's why I'm such a fan of Internet Money artists. It's because I feel like they're managed so well. We get consistent music released when they're working with them, and in my opinion, it's always quality music. My favorite Iann projects are the Internet Money projects, and that honestly goes for artists that don't even work with Internet Money anymore that I listen to. I think their highest quality music was when they were with Internet Money. Taz even speaks on this by saying, I haven't been running the Iann shit in 3 years. Kenji has dropped like 7 projects in the past 2 years as my artist. If there's one thing I do is release music. So he's obviously basically just telling us that with Iann being back at Internet Money, we're gonna be getting a lot more music. And you can even look at this for Iann himself. In 2019, that's when he worked with Internet Money, and we got Nothing's Ever Good Enough, Industry Plant, and one-off singles and SoundCloud exclusive drops in that year. And then think like 2020, 2021, and even 2022. It was just a lot less consistent. And guess what? Iann wasn't working with Internet Money during those years. So I'm really expecting 2023 to be a great year for Iann's music. Taz also posted a snippet to the song Cashing Out, which Iann has previewed himself before, and I asked if that's on the album, and Taz confirmed that it is. There's also the snippet Sweetest Demon, which is from the Rebirth era, whatever you want to call that. And Taz confirmed that as of right now, that song is still on the album, but it could change because it doesn't sound like an album song, like because the vibe of the album is different. And that's basically exactly what Iann said as well. In the last video, he said that the song's on the album, but that might change because it doesn't really fit as much. We do know that Taz likes the song though, so maybe it stays, maybe it doesn't. And the last thing we're going to look at today is, we talked about in the last video as well that there was a chance Iann would be dropping Killing Me on SoundCloud. Well, Taz was asked if he would tell Iann to drop Killing Me on SoundCloud, and Taz says that it's not happening, please stop asking. And Taz's reason for this is because that's not the type of music or the vibe that they're working on anymore. They're not doing the rock music. He basically just says that they're focusing on this new style, which is more like Nothing's Ever Good Enough and Industry Plant. Iann said that, Taz has said that. So with all this being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm really excited to obviously hear the new album. I've been making videos on it whenever I can. I'm really glad that Iann is back at Internet Money because it just gives me a lot of faith that the quality of the music is going to step up again and the consistency of the releases is going to pick up. With this being said though, the last thing I want to say is the update on my LA trip. I told Taz that I'm free whenever, so I'm really just kind of waiting on Taz and Iann. I know that the last time I talked to Taz about it, he said that we were just waiting on Iann, so that's obviously out of my control, but whenever they hit me up, I'm definitely ready to go. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.